Okay everyone, it's Voodoo51292 and welcome to my channel update for Monday, September 26th of 2011 through Sunday, October the 2nd of 2011, our last week of September. And we have games to play. I have been playing something over the course of the last day. So let's go ahead and talk about what happened last week, and we'll move into the busy week ahead. Last week was basically kind of the return of my channel after about a 3-week break where I was dealing with some personal things in my life, and I was not able to do the channel for a little while. But I was able to come back last week, which is good news, and so last week celebrated that. The first thing I did last week before any gameplay footage was I actually did my official game review for the game Resistance 3, which is a game that I was playing during this time that I couldn't do the channel, but I was still playing. And I played Resistance 3, and I had a lot to say about the game because I'm very familiar with the Resistance series of games. So I did my official review that is up now on in my game review playlist, so go check that out if you haven't already. Also last week there were 2 big releases that came out on Tuesday. The first was the big elephant in the room, which was Gears of War 3 for the Xbox 360, which there was a lot of anticipation for this game. And also the final, the 4th and final story-based DLC for Fallout New Vegas. And I say story-based because there are a couple of more DLCs coming out, but they're like $5 weapon packs and things like that. They're not actually, there's no story to them, there's no areas, there's no quests, they're just weapons and things. And that is called The Lonesome Road. And those came out last week. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to touch any of this new content until yesterday, Sunday, because I had 3 tests I had to take at the end of last week. And then Friday night, one of my last tests was Friday night, and after that I had plans. And then Saturday I basically went home and spent the day with my family watching college football, watching LSU beat up on West Virginia, which was cool. And so I actually had to wake up early on Sunday morning before noon because we were going to watch the Saints game. I had to wake up before noon to play some of the content, and the content that I wound up playing was Fallout New Vegas' Lonesome Road DLC. And I said this last week that there might be some hue and cry about it because people wanted to see Gears of War 3 first. But again, as I said last week, I'm not as huge into Gears of War as everyone else because I just got an Xbox this past summer, and I've only played a little bit of Gears of War 1. So I'm not into the series. For me, it's basically like a new game a new game for me, a new series, because I've never really played Gears of War. So I don't have that huge anticipation. Fallout New Vegas, on the other hand, I've loved it. I've played all the DLCs. Watched Dead Money played out, and played the other 2, and I really wanted to play Lonesome Road. It's supposed to tie into the main plot of the game, and so that's what I did, and I played it probably for about, I would say, probably around 4 hours yesterday. I got 16 parts, and those are uploaded now, and I plan on playing some more of it tonight. And that's all I did last week because I was so busy. But let's talk about this week. This week, there is one release coming out, which is X-Men Destiny, which I talked in the past. I might have interest in playing, but obviously I'm not playing it now because I'm behind on content, and it's not even a game that I think I would really enjoy playing anyway. So, not playing X-Men Destiny, but I am going to use this week to catch up on what I need to catch up on, which means Lonesome Road DLC, and then yes, Gears of War 3. And so I plan to continue to play every night if I can. Certainly tonight I plan on playing some more Lonesome Road and seeing how far I can get. Here's the deal about it though. Lonesome Road is different than all the other DLCs it seems because it's a very linear DLC, meaning that you're basically trying to get from point A to point B, and you walk through different areas, and it almost takes on the role of a normal FPS, if you can believe it. It's not like the regular campaign or the other stuff from this point. Now, I believe you can fast travel back to certain areas, but there are areas that are blocked off to you unless you continue the path. It's not completely free roam, or at least I don't believe it is. I could be wrong. If I am, correct me. But it doesn't seem like the whole map's open to you. It seems like you have to progress through, and so far I have not found one side quest. It's all been story quests, and there just aren't any other people in this DLC to talk to, really. You don't come across anyone so far, and there's no side quests or anything like that. It's all story based, and you move from point A to point B, so it's different. But here's the deal. There is some exploration to be done, because there's 30 atomic warheads spread out across this DLC, and some of them lead to paths, some of them lead to secret stashes, and if you blow up all 30, there's like a trophy or something, I believe, for that as well. And there are a couple collectible, like just some audio logs of Ulysses, the Courier 6, that you can find. So here's the deal, though. I can't spend a whole bunch of time wandering around and exploring, and spend 12 hours on it like I did Old World Blues, because I need to get to Gears of War 3. I need to finish these games before Rage comes out next week. So I'm gonna continue to play. And again, I don't know if this is one of those DLCs where after you beat it, you can go back to the DLC and explore a little bit. If that's the case, I probably will explore some. I may just actually look up on the internet what I want to find, like the audio logs and the last snow globe. Maybe I'll even look up the location of the 30 warheads and go destroy those and just see where they lead. And then that'll be it, because I can't spend too much time wandering around just doing random things, because I have to get to Gears of War 3. So I'm going to play more of it tonight. I'm going to continue to do these story quests. It seems like I'm already almost in the last area that I need to get through before we get some plot resolution. So we'll see what happens with it. And again, if you can explore afterwards, then I probably will explore a little bit. If you can't, then it doesn't become an issue. But we'll see. So I'm going to do that, and then once I beat Lonesome Road, like I said, I will be playing Gears of War 3. I'm going to do the campaign, and then I'm going to hop into the multiplayer. I know there is a very robust multiplayer in Gears of War, which will be new to me, so I will be trying that out, and trying out the different modes and things of that nature. And then, of course, next week we have another big release of Rage, which will have 2 weeks to play, which will need 2 weeks at least to play it, and we'll see from there. Now, another bit of information. If you'll remember, I said a little while back, a couple of months ago, that there were a few games that I was having my brother-in-law reserve for me and shipped to me from Tennessee, but after what happened with Resistance 3, meaning basically I didn't wind up getting the game until about 3 or 4 days after release, and then after that I talked to my sister about it, and she said shipping was something like $12 or something like that. It was insane. And so I said, you know what, tell him I appreciate him reserving those other 2 games, but he can go ahead and cancel those reservations, and I'll just get the game down here, and that way we don't have to worry about shipping costs, and I can just go get the games on release day or a midnight release, whatever. And the 2 games I'm talking about are Uncharted 3 and Elder Scrolls 5. And so I'm going to go reserve those here, locally, so that on release day, or if there's a midnight release or whatever, I can go pick those up. Right now I'm still looking maybe at Modern Warfare 3. I know I said I was getting it, but money's an issue, and again, I'm going to be doing a massive trade-in, so we'll see how much money I get on the trade-ins, because there's like all sorts of bonus credit right now going on with the trade-ins, especially if you trade them toward a new game. So we will see how much I actually get. So I'm going to wait a little while before I go reserve these games, probably toward the end of next month, toward the end of October. I'll go in all the games I want to trade in, lay them all down, and see how much money I get for them, and we'll go from there. So that's the news and notes. Not too long of a channel update, because basically the things that I'm doing, I said I was going to do last week in my channel update then. Oh, one other thing I do want to point out. I don't know if people right now still think the channel is not up. And the reason I say that is because I put these videos up, I'm looking right now, on my page. And I put these videos up, these 16 videos up, of Lonesome Road. And they have little to no views on some of these videos. And I'm wondering, because when I had that spike of subscribers up to over 100, when I put up new videos, usually they would get a good amount of looks. They would get, you know, I don't know, maybe 15 views a piece when I would put them up, like Dead Island and things. But I put these videos up, which of course my first gameplay footage after I said the channel was down, and now no one's watching them. The very first video has 20 views, and then we got 4, 5, 1, 4, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 0, 1, and the last one is 11, because that's the one that auto plays on my channel. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if people still think the channel's down, because when I put the video up saying it was back, that was during the time YouTube was having those publishing bugs, and it didn't tell anyone that I put that video up, so maybe no one saw the video of me saying, hey, I'm coming back. So a lot of people maybe think that the channel's still down, or it could be people just don't give a shit. I don't know, but again, I will ask that you guys who are, you know, active on the channel and like it a lot and check it a lot, that you help out and let people know, you know, direct them to that video when I'm saying the channel is back, or just tell them, you know, kind of help get it out there that, hey, you know, I am back, and the channel's not on hiatus anymore right now, that I am putting up new footage, because it looks like the publishing bugs have actually fixed themselves, because all of my Lonesome Road footage has published, or it's telling me it's published. So I don't know, that could be the case, but it's just, I don't know, I find it odd that, you know, when I was putting up videos of like Dead Island and stuff before the hiatus, and you know, I had part 1 of Dead Island had like 80 something views, and now I'm getting 1, 2, and sometimes 0 views on my new videos. I'm just wondering why. So if you could help get it out there that, hey, the channel is active right now. I am putting up new footage. Maybe direct them to that video where I say it's back, in case people didn't see it because of the publishing issues. I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, see, I keep forgetting things, and people get mad at me because like, you should write it down, but I'm lazy. So, last thing I want to talk about, I promise. The Battlefield 3 open beta actually starts on Thursday night, the 29th, and Brandon sent me a text and wants to play it with me, and I do want to check out the Battlefield 3 beta. The only thing is, I may not be able to do it Thursday night. I may have to do it during the weekend or early next week, like Monday or Tuesday before Rage comes out, simply because I have to catch up. I have to do the Lonesome Road DLC, and I have to jump into Gears of War 3, and I just don't see me being able to take Thursday night off and not play any of that content. But, you know, we'll see. I do want to play the Battlefield 3 beta, and I encourage Brandon, if I can't do it Thursday, to absolutely go ahead and play it on Thursday or whatever. Start getting good at it, so that when I play with you, you can teach me how to play, because I don't know how to play Battlefield multiplayer at all. So, it does come out on the 29th, it opens on the 29th, but I may not be able to get to it until late weekend, or maybe even Monday or Tuesday of next week before I get Rage in, simply because I have to finish this content. I can't afford to keep getting behind. So, alright, that is it. That is all I have to talk about. I can't think of anything else that I missed. So, thanks guys for watching the channel update. Again, get the word out there. The channel is up right now. New footage on the way. 16 videos of Lonesome Road DLC up right now. More coming tonight, overnight tonight. And we'll see where that gets us. And I will start Gears of War 3 as soon as I finish Lonesome Road. Okay? So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you on the channel this week for gameplay footage. Thanks.